Hello friends and subscribers, this is Prepper Princess. This is a video on how to make super cheap, super easy, super simple treats for your dogs. So we've got sweet potatoes. Sweet potatoes are really good for dogs. And what we're going to do is just cut them into 1/4-inch pieces, like you see over here. You can cut them this way. I just think it's fancier to cut them this way. It doesn't really matter which way you cut them. They should be about 1/4 inch thick. And I was contemplating whether I should make this video or not because I'm so sensitive to animals and I don't want anyone to make any mistakes. So please do your research before you decide to make these. And please make sure that your little dog does not have allergies to any type of sweet potatoes before you do this. One of the things that I do when making these, and everybody's different, and I'm sure that somebody's going to come in here with the comments, but I take honey. Honey is good for dogs in limited quantities, depending on the size of your dog. And my dog has been having a lot of health issues lately, and I looked up the benefits of honey, and I'm going to give it a try. Usually I just do it with the sweet potato and that's it. And each sweet potato costs about $1. But I'm just using a very small amount, a brush stroke on the yams. I'm also in the process of looking into colloidal silver. But I haven't gotten a chance to research that yet. But I'm a bit frustrated at the vet that I'm taking her to. As you guys know, she has Cushing's disease, and it's costed me about $4,000 in the last 4 months to treat her, at the minimum, probably a little bit more than that. And I really feel like I am being taken for a ride at the vet. I brought her in for a urinary tract infection. They tried $2,000 worth of tests to tell me that she had a yeast infection and Cushing's disease. And then they tried me on this medication, or tried getting her on some medication, which was $200. Got her at some dangerous cortisol levels, and decided to cut the medication in half. And in the meantime, between me picking up the medication that could potentially kill her, which is one of the side effects, is just collapse, and Addison's disease. Cushing's disease is survivable. Addison's disease is not. And if you give them too much of one medication, it can develop into Addison's disease. But anyway, long story, when I was in there, I was getting ready to refill the prescription and realized Simba doesn't have a yeast infection anymore. So I've decided, as long as the yeast infection does not come back up, I'm going to quit spending my thousands of dollars a month on this vet that just keeps wanting to test her and give her medication. What I'm going to be doing what I'm doing is adding honey to see, it's really good for the digestive tract. It prevents bacterial infections. I'm trying to, I guess, stop a yeast infection before it starts. And again, this is for limited quantities, and I do recommend doing your own research before ever using honey on your dog. But I'm sick to death of paying this vet, and my dog miraculously lost her yeast infection on her own after so many different antibiotics, so many different tests that didn't work, and so much money that I just feel like didn't do anything towards my Simba. And I'm really frustrated about it. Of course, if anything happens, I'll take her back to the vet. And believe it or not, that is one of the best vets in the whole county. So I don't even know what would have happened if I'd taken her to a different vet. So I don't even want to think about that. But sweet potatoes, after doing research, are really good for your pets. So what we do to cook them is we put them on these baking sheets. You put it on 250 in the oven. It's going to be a really slow, long burn. So 250 for 3 hours. After an hour and a half, you flip them. You flip the yams so that they get on the same on both sides, and then it turns into chewy, delicious treat for your dog. I'm going to have to do this into 2 parts. I'll probably show you guys once it's done. Once you bake it, you put it on a cooling rack, and then once it's cooled, you can feed it to your pet. So I guess next time I see you will be in about 3 hours, and I'll probably be in my pajamas because it's getting kind of late, and it's almost, it's getting towards bedtime type thing. So I will go ahead and get these bad boys into the oven, and I guess I'll see you in 3 hours. Hey friends and subscribers, so it's 3 hours later and we just took the dog treats out of the oven. I didn't think about letting them cool down so that I can give you an example of my Simba having the dog treats. So I will go ahead and let these cool down, and I'll make another video tomorrow when I get back home from work, and I'll tag it all into this video and show you that Simba likes the dog treats. So, see you tomorrow. Good night. Okay guys, it is the next day, and these are the sweet potatoes that I made for Simba. And now it's time to show you the taste test. So we'll get her a nice good one. And just to show you guys, they just seem like normal potatoes. They're a little bit floppy. And what I read is that they stay good for about a week or 2. But she likes them. Oh, taste test. Oh, taste test. Is that good? Is that good? Pretty good stuff. You want another one? Do you need another cookie? Oh, do you need another one? I guess you do. We'll get you another one. Hold on. We'll just get her a little one. Oh, cookie number 2. Cookie number 2. Oh, that's so good. Was that good? You like the cookie? Do I get a thumbs up? Thumbs up for cookie making for doggy? You're so good. Do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.